Hello fellow paranormalers, OPUK Paranormal here, UK. Just something very, very quick. I've seen a lot of discussions and I've seen a lot of hate towards, you know, certain people in the paranormal world, and I'm going to just basically talk about, and something that I don't know why people are just being really strange about all this stuff, but can I just clear something up from my point of view? Anyone who's watched my video about the Steve Huff inspired portal, okay, it's a name for a device that basically enhances spirit communication. The portal is not in its own right a sweep radio or a communication device, okay? It's a piece of equipment or a collection of equipment that is put together to enhance communication. So it's about cutting out the noise, the static of sweep radio technology, for instance. And I use the PSB7. I've had huge amounts of success in my book with the PSB7. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I would love to try other radio sweep devices, but they're just so ridiculously expensive. It's crazy. I have used it with apps without a huge amount of success. I'm not a great fan of apps, and that's probably why it doesn't work. But for me, with the PSB7, it's just completely, for me, revolutionized the editing afterwards and the real-time communication. I get a lot more real-time communication now because I can actually hear what the communication is coming through. And that makes a huge difference to me, because that's exactly what I think every paranormaler wants. They want to be able to communicate with spirits, or, you know, whoever it is we're communicating with, in real time. I mean, you know, instead of having to keep asking a whole load of questions, getting responses that you can't hear or are not discernible real time, and then having to go back and re-edit or play back at a slower speed, you know, pretty much immediately if your recorder allows that, to actually hear the responses. And, you know, it's not ideal. It's a laborious process, especially if you've got to synchronize that up with video, and it's time consuming. It's exciting but time consuming. So, you know, just for clarification, the portal is, you know, it's been researched by Steve Huff. No one really cares. I don't think even Steve Huff cares what you plug into it. You know, whatever the devices that you're using, whether it's an app, you know, or whether it's his app, or whether it's a competitor's app, or whether it's a sweep radio, or, you know, whether it's a tin can and a bit of string, you know, whatever works for you, works for you. The portal device really, and I sincerely mean this, it seriously enhances the communication. It cuts out the noise and the static that's associated with things like the app devices, like the radio sweep technology. It just gets rid of that, and it allows the communication to come through, you know, as clear as, pretty much as talking to a normal human being, you know, in real time. You know, that's what it is. You know, it's an expensive device because of what it's doing, and I think in having used it now for, you know, nearly a week, I'm just over the moon with it. I really am over the moon with it. I cannot fault this device at all. And its use. It's quick, it's very easy to set up, it's portable, and it works. You know, it just works because it's enhancing whatever you feed it, effectively. So I think, in my view, any form of radio suite technology going through that, or an app that's doing much the same thing, you know, the portal just basically enhances it and allows you to get, it allows me to get more real-time communication, and that alone to me is worth it. Anyway, I was just going to stop rambling, and thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you again in another video.